Welcome back to the channel. I'm excited to be talking to you today about one of my favorites, Emma Darcy. And I'm going to do a deep dive on her work. And I've been really wanting to do this for uh, some time now. I just got back from seeing Emma on stage the other place at the National Theater in South Bank and in London. And I have to say that that experience was pretty amazing. And it was really out of frustration because um, I had up until that point I'd watched just about everything I could watch um, that they did, and was really wanting more. And saw that they were doing a play in London and decided to book it. And not only did I book a ticket, I booked two tickets because I'm a firm believer of watching things twice. And yeah, I it was spectacular. So I'm really excited to be diving deep into some of their work here, uh, and kind of point you in the right direction on where you can watch. So I'm going to start with Truth Seekers, and that one is on Amazon Prime. And this one was really cool. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. It was different, and I dug it so much. And it's a group of paranormal investigators. They set out to film ghost sightings, and uh, so it's eerie. It's funny. It's a bit unpredictable. Emma plays uh, a good role here, meaning there it's not small. Um, she Emma plays Astrid, who is sort of um, I don't want to give it away. So um, I really loved this performance. I was so drawn to the show's unique themes of grief and trauma and ghosts, and it was just a bit of a fresh. It was like a breath of fresh air. It was genuinely saddened to hear that it didn't get a second season, because I was really invested by it's such a cool story, and I highly recommend it. And it's on Amazon Prime. And I don't know that if you are looking for more of Emma's work, then you need to put Truth Seekers on the list. And Emma plays Astrid, who is a young woman haunted by several ghosts. And I really like this one a lot. And I made sure, um, I made sure Emma knew how much it saddened me to not have this be a second season. This show be a second season, be renewed for a second, for this show to not be renewed for a second season. And mainly because I really felt like uh, it was just unique, and there's not a lot of unique stories out there, and this one really felt that way for me. So please check it out. It's on Amazon Prime. Truth Seekers. Another work that I want to highlight is Oh Holy Ghost, and that one came out in 2019. Is a short film. You can find it on Vimeo, and it's a mixture of rapture and disenchantment. Oh Holy Ghost follows the inner experiences of two believers at opposite ends of the spectrum, spiritual spectrum, at opposite ends of the spiritual spectrum. And this one was a little, I'm gonna be real honest, triggering for me because I grew up in the church. And I just I found it very interesting. And uh and but Emma does such a good job in this. I'm telling you, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, there are some artists out there that do their work, and you're completely captivated. And Emma is one of those for me. Rebecca Ferguson is another, for me. And so I was pretty locked in, um, pretty early, and, so it's a short film. It's on Vimeo, you can check it out. It's it yeah, it's just really interesting, and she and Emma and Ben Whishaw, is in this, which I know that those 2 have worked together on other things, and so I thought it was really cool to see them doing, this as well. The next one is, a show, it's on Netflix, it's called Wanderlust, and I was pleasantly surprised by this. This one was excellent, it was funny, it was, beautifully shot and edited. The soundtrack is great, uh, it's witty, it's well acted, um, and it's not for everyone. Toni Collette is excellent in this. Oh my gosh. Talk about just doing a masterclass in this one, and I was riveted by her on-screen presence. I mean, she always pretty much does pretty great work, and this was no this was not any different, and I really enjoyed it. Emma plays a really small part here, but was so great, and I just found myself rooting for uh, I found myself rooting for Naomi, Emma's character, and it was so good, and it's bingeable, and it's on Netflix, and, you should check it out. There's only 1 season, and, I just thought it was great, and so it's one of my favorites, Wanderlust on Netflix. Recently, I got to see The Talent, which, is a short film that came out, last year, I believe, and I saw it at a film festival, and literally right before I flew out to see Emma in London, and I was so happy to do this because it had been on my list. I wasn't sure when I would see it. It's a short film, so those sometimes when a short film comes out, sometimes it takes a year, uh, sometimes more to be able to see it, unless you go to a film festival and view it there. And this was I was so happy to see this one, and it was very thought provoking, and Emma plays Tommy, is on set of a luxury car commercial. An overlooked assistant seizes his chance to get noticed by the star, and it's a really thought provoking piece of art, and highly recommend it. If you can watch it, you should check it out. It's called The Talent, and is currently being considered for Oscar. So kudos to them and the team for creating this and for getting into the Oscar discussion mix. So I hope it goes through all the way. I think it was great. So and it'd be awesome to see that happening for them. All right. It's called The Talent. Leo Sutter is in this, and he is known for his work in Vikings Valhalla, which is on Netflix. So check it out. Those 2 on screen together really was really special. So I really enjoyed it. All right, the other one is called Mothering Sunday, and that I believe I watched that on Netflix, but maybe you can check it out on Prime, even Hulu. Um, Mothering Sunday, and it's a story about a maidservant for a family is surprised when her wealthy neighbor Paul invites her to spend the day with him. Emma is in this. plays a small role, but again, just brilliant on screen. Um, this one. I don't want to say too much, but check it out. It's yeah. Again, very very adult, but very very um, real. I really I love honest stories, and I don't um, I definitely don't shy away from viewing those. And this one felt very honest. The next one I want to talk about is For People in Trouble. This one was really, really great. Ben Affleck and Matt Damon produced this one, along with some others. Emma is in this, of course, and Archie Madqui. I think that's how you say his name. Archie Madekwi and Emma Darcy are in this, both brilliant. Archie plays Paul, Emma plays Jenny. Uh, this is a story about two people meet one night in London. Their relationship blossoms and fractures amid impending societal collapse. And I just thought it was a really great 16 minutes. Emma sings in this one, which is cool. And I really, really, really like this one a lot. And um, beautifully shot, just so good. The music was great in this. You can check it out. Well, it's again, some of this is a short film, so you're going to find it short films in festivals. So, I'm a festival goer, so I get to watch some of these. And so but yeah, great story, great cast, great acting, just really great writing as well. Just really, really good. So, For People in Trouble. Obviously, I when I first ran into Emma, it was actually on House of the Dragon, and just solid. I love them in this a lot, and you can find House of the Dragon on HBO Max. There's two seasons. Season three is supposedly going to start filming in the new year. We will see. This is partly why I'm doing this video, because I want to. Uh, I understand the pain of waiting for your favorite show to come back, and but mostly for your favorite actor to come back. And so you can check out House of the Dragon season 1 and 2 on HBO Max. Uh, Emma pretty much carries, like, even when there's moments, I love watching them on screen a lot. Um, because even when there's moments where I feel like the writing maybe it falters a bit, uh, Emma has a way of carrying these scenes, not just in House of the Dragon. I'm talking about just overall, and but really, really, really just astound, like just amazing at what they do, and like, and what they do is it's so like it's just so good. To get everything that you need in the text, and it's like it's like they see the text and the script, right, and the words on the page, but then they go 10 levels deep. And if you see their interviews, you get to understand their process, and read their interviews. If you see or read any of their interviews, you get a glimpse of their process. I'm just really impressed, honestly. Like, as someone who is writing scripts and uh, doing film composing, and uh, writing music for projects, and writing scripts. Like, I have learned a lot just by watching them do their thing, and reading articles, and watching interviews. And that's actually one of the things that I made sure I told Emma when I met her back in October, uh, and elaborated more in my letter to them. And I actually talked about this in a previous video that you can check out on the channel, and it was my pleasure to just express this to them because you know I I I I know how much it means to me when somebody listens to my music and tells me, how it moved them or how it's changed them or how it's helped them go through a period of their life or any work really, and not just music, but even a short film that I created. And like it just means a lot. And so I wanted to make sure that Emma got her flowers when I met her, and I was very specific about uh, her work in my letter. And yeah, so House of the Dragon. So yeah, I'm glad I got to meet them, and they have a ton of stuff. Like Rhonda is another short out that just came out this year recently. Um, Foresight is a TV miniseries that Emma's in. Uh, let's see, Hannah, Misbehavior, Wild Bill, and United Strong Alone is another short film that they've done. This is part of the reason why I went to see The Other Place. So I'm going to conclude this video talking about The Other Place. The Other Place play where Emma plays the sister, and I'm gonna tell you this play was just wow. Um, it's a play by Alexander Zeldin. After Antigone, and I got to see. I was honored to see this play and these fine artists that were part of this play really blew my mind. And uh, let's see here, Emma. Let's see. Let's see here. Trying to get the. It was a really deep play. Emma plays a sister. Let's see. Art direction. Emma plays Annie, um, and she comes home after a few years being gone, and um, so the play is two sisters reunite on the anniversary of the death of their father. Their uncle has remodeled their family home in an attempt at a fresh start, but one sister's sudden reappearance threatens to shatter this fragile ideal as she demands justice for the pain she carries. So this play is there's a lot of themes in this play, um, and I felt like Emma in this really carried a lot of unspoken uh, trauma and angst in this play. It was it's quite uh, amazing what they did in this play, and the fact that they did this every day for weeks on end. I think they had like one day off. There was one day out of the week that they did the play twice. I'm gonna tell you, when I first watched this play, I needed to go to the bar and get a beer because it was just visceral, and the way that this play uh, it was just really great, across the board, tremendous, astonishing. One of the w- like worth flying from Austin to London to watch this, and I cannot wait till it comes out in National Theater at home because I'm going to sound the alarm. You guys need to watch this play. And it's there's really some really difficult themes in this play. And I would for sure read the synopsis before you dig in. But grief, loss, uh, some family uh, trauma, um, and the theme of suicide is in this. And so, and if you're struggling right now with that, just know you're not alone. Reach out to someone. So it contains loud music. It's explicit in language, themes of death, depictions of physical assault, disturbing sexual content, graphic references to suicide, and some of these things may be distressing to some. And so, yeah, so it was great. This whole play was just phenomenal. I saw it twice. Glad I saw it twice. And that is my rundown of all of Emma Darcy's work. We'll talk soon. That is my rundown of the work that I've seen with Emma Darcy. And so uh, be sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. That'd be awesome. And we'll talk to you soon.